good evening, Titan Nation. How is everybody? What's going on, Titan Nation? Welcome in to TNT Postgame. I'm your host, I'm a host, Truth, aka Blue Enforcer. Unfortunately, the Tennessee Titans fall to the Denver Broncos, as y'all saw on the graphic, 20-12, and the Titans fall to 0-1 to begin the season. I didn't pick the Titans to win this game, but there were some things that I thought were encouraging, but there were also some things that happened were very discouraging too. And we're going to definitely talk about what happened in the second half and what needs to happen going forward. Once again, 20-12, the Titans fall in this game, and there is, a lot that needs. There's a lot to unpack with this game and what the Tennessee Titans truly need to do going forward. I mean, there's a lot of things that went right. There were some things that went right and a lot of things that went wrong. And so, again, we're going to start off with things that went right in this football game. And first off, it has to be the defense. The defense only gave up, really only gave up about 300 yards in the game total. But they were, the defense was put in some really tough situations, and they kept the team in this ball game. The defense did just about everything they possibly could in this game until with the offense not giving them no help whatsoever, which we will get to. But there was some stupid things that happened defensively as well. Jarvis Brownlee had some terrible penalties, which again we'll talk about. But for the most part, the defense played very well. That is something we can hang our hats on. It is the defense. The defense did some things well. And, we had special teams didn't cost us in this game either. Excuse me. Kabire DK had a big return to end the first half. Joey Sly hit his field goal. Hecker had some nice punts that got us out of some bad situations. And so you really can't, the defense did what they could, but then there were times where at the end, the dam kind of slowly broke, thanks to the other side of the ball, which we're going to get to in a minute. That's really all the good that I have. And as you can see, we got some comments coming in. Callahan's still a bad coach. He should have been fired with Rand. I mean, he ain't looking good. We're definitely going to talk about this with Ridley because Ridley had a bad game. Ridley had a very bad game. Titan South, wow. And that's another thing I forgot to mention. The defense caused 4 turnovers. Any other time, they took the ball away 4 times to Denver's 1. Anytime you have a situation like that where you win the turnover battle 4-1, you think that team wins the game. We are probably one of the only teams in this league that can turn the ball over, that can get turnovers that many times and still lose the game. And still lose the game. Terrible. But those are probably the only good things that happened in this game. And like Titan South said, 4 turnovers and still lose. Our offense is fist pool. And I agree. And a lot of people are calling for Callahan's head already. And I can't really blame them. Judging by this performance and the offensive side of the ball is supposed to be your bread and butter. I don't blame people wanting Callie out. And if he don't clean up this mess, if he don't clean some of this stuff up, by the time we hit the bye week, he might be gone. Because he could potentially ruin Cam Ward before he even gets started. So those are just some of the good things. The defense, special teams. The bad things, which there were a lot. First of all, penalties. 11 penalties for 131 yards. We had damn near as many penalty yards as we had offensive yards for the game. We had only 140 yards of total offense in this game, and we had 131 yards of penalties. You can't win games that way. And the problem is, wasn't it Callahan? Wasn't it Brian Callahan that said himself, we're trying to clean up the penalties. We're trying to clean up the penalties and play more clean football. That wasn't clean football you played today. That was not clean football at all. So penalties was bad. The offensive line was absolutely atrocious today. The entire offensive line sucked from left to right. You gave up, I believe, 6 sacks on the day. 6 sacks, I believe. Might have been 5. Bill Callahan better fix this offensive line, because if you don't, you're going to get Cam killed before he gets started. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely uncalled for from a Bill Callahan offensive line. Now, I don't know, something happened with J.C. Latham, and he was out early in the second half and didn't come back in, and poor Udo just got whooped. And Dan Moore did not look good on the other side either. He looked like trash. This offensive line was absolutely terrible today. Did not give Cam any help whatsoever. Tony Pollard really couldn't run the football much. I believe Pollard was held under 50 yards. I don't have the stats in front of me because I, normally can't share the screen, but I can get that really fast. Cam, 10 of 20, 99 yards. Tony Pollard, 17 carries, 60 yards. But you got no help from your offensive line. Had 133 yards of total offense, had 131 yards of penalties. That is absolutely unacceptable. And then, make matters worse, offensive line, definitely a dunce of the day candidate. Another dunce of the day candidate is Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley was awful today. He had 3 critical drops. Serious butterfingers. And Tyler Lockett was nowhere to be found today. They did not try to get Tyler Lockett the ball at all today. And I know some of it, with the offensive line struggling so bad, Cam had to rush some of his throws. But, and you know what? Let me preface by saying this. I do got to give that Denver Bronco defense some credit. That Denver Bronco defense is as good as advertised. Do got to give them that. Dr. Stone says Butterfinger receivers. Calvin Ridley, definitely. And Cyclops TV 24, really good for drops in crucial moments. And there were some very bad drops. No argument there. No argument there. Can't disagree. What's up, Daniel Berry? Philip comes in and says, I've been saying it lately. The Titans organization definition of can't get right. Got a coach, no quarterback. Get a quarterback, no coach. Got a defense, no offense. Same results over and over again. Yep. It's like in the movie Friday. Smokey telling Craig, y'all ain't never got two things that match. Kool-Aid, no sugar. Peanut butter, no jelly. Ham, no burger. That is exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. And, you know, we did look like last year's team. What's up with the team discipline? Totally nuts. Absolutely. I mean, absolutely no discipline today. None. Deep route concepts make Ward hold on to the ball. Callahan needs to be evaluated. There's no way he's a coach. Not looking good right now. Not looking good right now. And when we go back to penalties, the biggest penalty of the game, third down, you have them stop. Cody Barton has Mims wrapped up and is dragging him back. Referee blows the whistle. Big Jeff comes and pushes the guy. I'm like, why did Big Jeff even have to touch him? He didn't have to do anything. The play was over, and you get off the field with right at about 2 minutes to go, and you might have had a chance. Instead, stupid penalty, and now Denver pretty much had a chance to run the clock out, even though you might have had a chance. Very, very, very undisciplined. And that's supposed to be one of your captains that did that. Absolutely unacceptable. Very much unacceptable. And that's what this, and honestly, give me your thoughts. You know, other shows say, what's your one word? My word today would be unacceptable. No discipline, no continuity. The play calling was very mediocre at best, was what I would call it. And so it is pathetic. It was absolutely pathetic. Again, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube if you're already. And then also, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and like and give a follow to me, Chris A. Newell. Make sure you also follow me. Make sure you also follow me on Facebook, X, and Instagram as well. And shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings out here in Cordova. Made us feel welcome. We had some good food and everything. So shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings here in Cordova. If I am not in Nashville at the game, this is where I will be. Definitely going live with the live stream once I get my equipment up and good. We definitely going to do it big. So definitely make sure y'all stay tuned for that in the future. Again, thank you to Buffalo Wild Wings. Good place to come get your wings, especially on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. That's what I would do. You get your half price your traditional wings on Tuesday, and I believe you get the boneless wings on Thursday. It's either half off, or it's the buy one get one. So y'all definitely make sure y'all check out Buffalo Wild Wings. Y'all see how I'm giving free plugs now. Dr. Stone, crazy party is all we need is an okay offense, and we really go far. Defense did good at Denver overall. Overall, yes. I think the defense was really good despite the position they were put in a lot of time by the offense. So I thought if the offense could just get some get right in them, we might be all right. And I see we have, and we got Dr. Stone with the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Dr. Stone. Got a beer, Chris. You know what? Next time I'm here, I might just get a beer or something to drink on that one. Because the Titans are either going to make your blood pressure go up and give you a heart attack or turn you into an alcoholic. That is so true. No doubt about it. So again, Dr. Stone, thank you so much for the super chat. I definitely appreciate that so very much. Again, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also, definitely be like Dr. Stone, and definitely go ahead and you can hook me up with that super chat, and I will definitely make sure that is shown. But this game, there's a lot of things that there's things that they're gonna have to find a way to build on. They're gonna have to find a way to build on the defense, and this offense has got to get their act together. Because if they don't, this offense is going to lose them a lot of games more than win. So that's really a lot of our thoughts. Yeah, another Dunce of the Day candidate is definitely Brian Callahan. Callie did not call a good game. He did not. And he really put Cam Ward in some bad situations not to succeed. So that needs to be cleaned up at all. Blackjack says, aside from the penalties and the drops, I'm hopeful hopefully Cam didn't look bad, just pressured. But even then, he was throwing darts. It's week one. Breathe. And that's true. So that is a very true point. It is only week one. We still got 16 more of these to go. So there's still plenty of time to work that out. I don't think realistically a lot of us had us winning this game anyway. The Titans did cover. They did cover because I think they were an 8.5-point dog, and they covered. So, we just got to see how they look in week two, first home game coming up. That's going to be a good test against the Rams, and I got to see what they did as well. So definitely a lot of interesting football that has been played. There's still a lot to work on and everything with that. So, I'm pretty sure I'm missing something that could definitely be a factor. But again, I think the defense has a lot to hang their hats on. But the penalties got to get cleaned up. And this offensive line, it's a mess. And it's not good at all. TNT tonight, TNT post-game continuing on. And, definitely about to get ready to wrap things up. Again, just lay out tomorrow. I'm going to unleash my first Truth League report as well. We're going to talk about some of the other games that happened in the NFL this week as well. Like that Steelers-Jets game was a very good ball game. Definitely watching earlier. Arizona taking care of the Saints earlier today. The Bengals getting a win against Cleveland. Bray Bum loses in his debut in his beloved New England. So we're definitely going to be looking for that every Monday, the Truth League report. So make sure y'all pass that out and get it to all of your football friends. Definitely, because we're trying to bring in more fans who are fans of other teams as well. We're a family, and all football fans are definitely welcome. So I definitely do appreciate that. And again, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe on your way out. But everybody, Excuse me. I think that's going to just about do it for today's show. Don't really have much else to go on with that, except got a lot of mess to clean up. We do. And we're definitely going to see what the rest of the future holds on that. But again, everybody, I want to say thank y'all for tuning into TNT tonight. Let's see. Dr. Stone said receiver needs to lay out fully on these seam routes that Cam Light really pulled up a bit and then drop it, anticipating the hit. I agree. They're going to have to work on that and figure this out. Definitely. We expected there were going to be some struggles there with Cam, but the rest of the offense did not help him out at all. So that's something that has to be done. But everybody, CR4 TV, I'm out on Callahan, don't know who, but it ain't Callahan. And I get it, and I understand. But everybody, I think that's going to just about do it for tonight's show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in again to TNT Postgame. I'm your host, Chris, a.k.a. Blue Enforcer. Again, tomorrow evening, there will be a Truth League report. Definitely going to give you my top 5 games from week 1 and also my top 5 ballers from week 1 as well. And the Rams did beat the Texans 14-9 earlier, so they're going to be coming in 1-0. And so we better be ready for this Rams team coming in. And everybody, thank y'all for tuning into the show. I hope everybody has a very good rest of your Sunday. I'm going to probably get home and get ready to watch some of the Rams-Bills game, see what Derrick Henry looked like. But y'all, thank y'all, and as always, tighten up, because that's all we know how to do. Good night, y'all.